और दोनों छोरों को अलग कर दीजिए। कैबिन में हवा का दबाव कम हो जाने पर ये नकाब अपने आप नीचे आ जाएंगे। अपने स्थान पर बैठे रहे और ऑक्सीजन का प्रवाह शुरू करने के लिए ये आवश्यक है कि आप इसे अपने ओर खींचें। अब इस नकाब को अपनी नाक और मुंह पर रखकर सामान्य ढंग से सांस लेते रहें। दूसरों की सहायता करने से पूर्व अपना नकाब ठीक से पहन लीजिए। हमारी किंगफिशर एयरलाइंस एयरबस 320 8 आपातकालीन निकासी मार्गों से सुसज्जित है। एयरक्राफ्ट के पिछले हिस्से में 2 दरवाजे, पंखों पर 4 और एयरक्राफ्ट के अगले हिस्से में 2 दरवाजे हैं। हर द्वार पर
What's going on, YouTube, man? I'm back in the US of A, ready to get some things started. I've learned some things on the way. I'm recharged. I'm ready to go. And I hope you guys are too. New year. Let's get it. But as I came back, I had an interesting conversation with a friend of mine. And I'm going to ask you guys this conversation. I'm going to ask you guys the question. But before I ask you the question, I have to give you a little background. You know, I came back and I saw articles in the paper about middle-class people saying that, you know, the taxes should be raised on the wealthy. You know, we've had this argument before. But that has a little to something to do with what I'm about to talk about. The conversation came up of helping parents out, right? Like, it went like this. The question was posed, you know, our family, not my family, but the person's family came from another country. And with people from other countries, what happens is that they tend to lean on other people when it comes to handling issues as far as finance. Like, for instance, this particular person, the mom and dad were struggling, right? And everyone kind of pitched in when it came to money when they were younger, 15, 16 years old, to help pay the bills, even though the parents didn't ask, right? And you see that sometimes when parents get older, you know, some people situation is they can't pay for certain things, so the kids have to go and give money. And so it was posed to me, what do you feel about that? What I say, well, here's the situation. Before I answer that question, we have to go back and study some things. Now, let's go back and say when those parents were 25, 30 years old. Let's ask ourselves the question, what were those parents doing? Were they one of those people that said, you know what? Money isn't everything. All people worry about in life is just money. Money, 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 money. You only live once. You gotta have fun in life. You gotta take the money that you have and do what you want to do when you want to do it. Right? Then when those same people who made those same statements, like a lot of those people making those statements like that right now, just like that on YouTube, those are the people that tend to have nothing when they grow up. So you had this phrase at the beginning, money isn't everything, and didn't prepare, didn't study, didn't read the books, and said everything wasn't important. Now, when you're an adult, you want to ask people for money. And when those people don't give you money, you call them things like stingy, you call them Scrooges, how dare you, the rich people need to pay the taxes for us. So let me see. A person that thinks outside the box, constantly reads self-help books, constantly goes to seminars, always studying about money, trying to be better than they were yesterday. These people should be punished by paying taxes for lazy individuals. I mean, I'm not the brightest person, but doesn't that sound kind of weird? So my question is to you, for people in your family who may need money, or may need things, or they fall into this category that I'm talking about. Should you borrow money from your household that you probably would never get back, because family has this thing of when they borrow money from you, it's family. Usually they don't pay it back. So should you have to strive and struggle to give them money to help their situation when they weren't doing the right things? So they put you through all of that hardship and said money isn't everything and all this other stuff, and you're supposed to stop what you're doing and give them money? Something's very wrong with that system. Because here's the thing. I would never, ever, ever in 1,000 years think that my children should have to pay for me, or let me ask them for some money, or let them put money in my account, or to help with the mortgage, or to help with anything in my life. How dare me? What kind of individual am I to ask a question like that, or to lean on somebody like that? I'm a scumbag. That's the way I look at it. Because everybody has a responsibility in life. If you're breathing, you should be able to take care of yourself. If you're spending too much time watching television on the couch with the remote control in your hand, you're wasting time. So that's what I have to say on it, guys. You know, I don't think that I'm a Scrooge. And I don't think that people, rich people, who've done the right things in life should be called Scrooges also. Because there are some of you out there right now who are calling them, like guys like Donald Trump. They're so stingy with their money. They should be able to do this while you just sit back in your so-called world and don't do anything. You don't want to take things with risk. You just want to, I'm scared. Can the government take care of me? Can something like this happen? So let's start a debate, guys. Let's see where this goes. And until next time, signing off.